Yo, what's up, guys? I was on this fucking podcast thing with my friend. I was over at his house. We were just having some fun, just chilling out. He has a podcast. I'm gonna put it in the description for you guys to check out. Make sure you go on that Spotify, give him a like and everything.
Smoothie down high.
Smoothie sounds hot.
Smoothie sounds good. Like
Smoothie.
I don't know
Okay,
about
fine.
hot. Smoothies are typically
Fine.
cold.
No, but I want to be hot. I want to be a hot MILF. I want people to think about my voice online. I hope it's really good.
Okay, she's way too into it now. But let's get going.
I knew that would motivate me.
I know. I want to be a hot MILF.
That's my ultimate
There's
goal.
some of this shit that I might keep in the beginning, but we gotta reach that episode. Like this is.
You can do a blooper reel at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole fucking 4-minute talk before we get
Okay.
to the show.
Hey, y'all.
Well,
Howdy.
hold
Sorry.
on. No, wait, hold on. So this is how it's gonna happen. Say, fuck, man. Okay, I'm just gonna start the
You
episode.
better hurry before I get to this deep dish. It's gonna get sloppy sounding in here.
Right, it got sloppy for me, bro.
We started when I was 2.
Okay, cool. All right, so this is the beginning of the episode. Let's start the fucking episode, right?
Alright.
I have two guests with me today. I have Smoothie and I have
Hello.
I have Weed. We just call him Weed.
Weed man.
We just call him Weed. So So
I thought my name was Weed Man.
no, I wasn't talking
Yeah,
to you.
literally
You go
it
first. Yeah, it is Weed Man. I'm not gonna say your real name.
Okay.
All right, Smoothie. What you got going on?
Currently a pizza.
All right, I need to get on that too, man.
Yeah, I put your pizza back over there for you.
I know, but I just wait for this ranch.
My hobbies. I want to tell you a little bit about myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a ginger.
That's not really a personality, but yeah.
It is for me. It is for me.
It is
Sad.
for her.
It
It is
for most
for-
gingers. It's just
Yeah,
a
it
little weird.
is.
Yeah.
It's like an entitlement thing.
You think like this something that some redheads are like, you know, but other ones are kind of weird.
I think
man.
he's calling you out. Are you calling?
Wait,
her
am
I'm
I
not
on the
saying
good
any
side
of
of it? You're I'm on the.
Huh? I just
I'm
haven't met-
on like the nicer side of the ginger spectrum, right?
What?
You just said some are good and some are bad. Where do I fall on
I'm
that?
not talking about you.
But can you? Can you explain more?
There's some gingers that are cute and there's some gingers that are not cute. Explanation.
I know what you're saying. I just want clarification.
Why are you trying to get an answer from me? I'm just
No,
telling.
I'm just curious.
What you think? What I think about her?
No,
No, it's not like.
No, I was trying to see it play out.
Am I an ugly ginger?
Yeah, because she
So you want me to tell you what
Yeah.
I think about you?
I'm trying
Because you're asking me if you're an ugly ginger.
I don't know. I'm just feeling. I'm feeling.
All right, now you thought, baby.
It's her intro, bro.
No, we're still. I didn't even get to say anything. Anyway, I'm a ginger, and I hope I fall on the good side of the spectrum for
I
that.
don't know.
I don't have super intricate hobbies. I like smoking weed, and I'm a proud cat mom. I have 3 boys.
Cat mom. Cat
Um,
mom do a cat.
Bro, cats be so
G,
cool, bro.
Baby Kitty, and Tallulah.
You should get one.
They're my pride and
I had
joy.
one.
Tallulah.
Ethan didn't like him. Or Ehan didn't like him.
Eat hand. Yeah.
Ehan. So I
Alright.
had to give my cat away. All right, so you're done with your thing there going on? Your intro?
But y'all ain't even fucking listening. So y'all started talking when I was still talking, which kind of defeats the purpose of an
I
introduction.
apologize. We're not trying to do no mansplaining
Yeah,
or
but-
anything like that.
Well, like, you were talking to the mic, so the people hear.
Yeah, we were having a whole inside conversation over here.
Okay.
She's like, "Fuck you and your bullshit." Yeah, we are sincerely sorry. Did you finish what you wanted to say?
I guess so. But
No, I feel bad now.
you're caught in 4K.
Huh?
Everyone's gonna hear that.
I was calling 4K.
4K.
Damn. Hey, don't be trying to suck toes. Get your shit in favor. Like you're in trouble too.
Don't
We're
tickle
both
me
in
either.
trouble.
Why'd you
Yeah.
take my
Because I don't know where mine is.
Yeah, man.
I'll find it eventually.
All right.
Okay.
Other person.
Yeah.
Since Smoothie's done. Weed.
Since you stole it from me?
Yeah, since we stole it from her. In a nice way. To hurt no one's feelings.
Well,
So you want white privilege?
don't get into politics.
Yeah,
You're
fuck
so
politics,
bad.
bro. God.
Anywho, I'm gonna like this.
Okay, that's fine. You haven't even got. Did we finish your part? You haven't said anything. This is your intro.
As the name implies, we.
Tell them more about yourself.
Yeah, tell him.
So yeah, I play video games.
Typical.
A little bit of guitar. Also typical.
Okay, I don't know
He's a
about
little
that.
stupid little gamer boy.
Little gamer boy.
That way, everyone listening has
He wears
an idea of who
pants.
you
I
are.
have a motorcycle.
Okay.
Like
Cool.
ceramics.
His dad bought it for him.
He did not buy it. I bought it. I did buy it
Learning
myself.
about origin of motorcycle. Don't know
Thank
what's
you
going
for-
on.
This fake news. This
Fake news. Don't listen to Jesse.
Giraffica.
Giraffe
really.
coming out with the truth.
His dad did buy it for him.
Dude, I don't know my dad.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. His dad didn't buy it.
He was like, "Goodbye, son."
I
Here's a
actually
bike.
don't know my father.
For the record, neither do I. Andrew.
I know my dad. What?
Wow.
It's weird that like.
Why is it wow? Hold on.
I think it's weird how it like
Beat the stereotype.
statistically, yeah, you beat this. We
So
lost.
I didn't grow
lost.
up. I know my father, but I didn't grow up with him. He was in
Okay.
prison.
No, but you knew him.
Yeah,
he
I
was
knew
in
who
prison?
he was in prison most of my
Oh, well,
childhood.
that's not like
Yeah.
super.
He was, like, gone for long periods of
it's
time.
Basically the same.
He tried to rob a bank and he lit
He
someone's
sounds
car on
fucking
fire.
cool.
He has 2 felonies. My dad is he wasn't a good person. He's cool now. I love hanging out with my dad. I love my dad. But,
He sounds like he has good stories.
oh yeah, dude. Yeah. No, my man, I get in trouble and my dad would be pissed about something. He'd be pissed about something all the time. And I get in trouble and he whooped my ass for like 5 days in the week. Half because I got in trouble and half because he was just mad. Like he was like, yeah, he told me, he was like, if you see me and I'm smiling, you're gonna get your ass whooped. I was like, what? It's like, I just want to see you happy, Dad. But every time I saw him smiling, he whooped my
I just
ass
want to see
for
what happens.
for a week long. It was crazy. Those stories are bad. Those stories are bad, bro. But my dad was not a good father when I was growing up. He's a great friend now. I love him. Wasn't a great father.
It'd be like
Friend
that.
now. You might have to cut that out.
Goosebumps.
It was the
man.
goosebumps.
Jesus, that shit scared me for a minute. I'm like, childhood memories.
Sorry.
Yeah, the first time I heard it, it was like, oh, that's cool.
I was like, yeah, what's going on? Is there a goosebump episode going on right now?
Yeah, but like now that I've heard it so many times, it's like lost all its meaning.
Like goosebumps?
Yeah, 'cause it's
Yeah.
her like.
Oh right, yeah, because she heard like whenever she gets a call, like, you know, I haven't heard that shit in forever. I used to love reading those books, man.
I didn't read the books. I watched the show.
The show was good too,
The
but
the
so
show
corny.
was-
So
The show-
fucking- so corny.
No, but it was like so.
The books, I kinda
Listen,
liked
but
more.
like this is the thing. Actually, this is very interesting.
Mhm.
It was so corny. It's like it makes it creepier. It's like okay, so like I don't know. It gives it a certain vibe. Like
Kind of uncanny.
yeah, it's like an uncanny vibe, and it's like it makes it feel so weird. Like
It was out of his element. Like it was a good TV show.
it was a good show.
It was good.
Yeah, and when I was like 8 watching it, bro, I was like super.
And it is corny. It's really corny,
Yeah.
but it makes it feel much weirder to watch.
I don't know. I feel like the books, like you could really put yourself into the world, like 'cause it was you
Yeah.
were reading and
But
you
reading a book.
he
period.
had a lot of detail in that. So it was
Yeah.
like I remember one. I don't even remember the name of the book, but I remember like the gray classroom and like the gray kids, and it really fucking freaked me out. I
I
read that in like
remember-
elementary, and it
I
stuck with
remember when
me.
like R.L. Stein was like coming out with gay people in her books, right? And
The what?
like she was like, hey, this person in my book is gay, da da da, and it was like a big thing, and it was a long time ago, but she was
I
like, this
remember
person is gay, and then like she tweeted, and
Wait,
someone viewed it, yeah, you
J-
know
not
what I'm talking about.
not R.L. Stein.
Who was it?
What's her face? The Harry Potter bitch.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she right, and I remember someone like taking the meme of it, and it was like, or I thought it said R.L. Stein, whatever. So that
Yeah.
girl is now coming out with this character being gay, and the character is you.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
dude, she just started making shit up. J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, oh, there you go, J.K. Rowling. Yes.
I thought y'all were talking about like when people tried to ship Pennywise with the Babadook.
What?
Right.
Yeah, so it was like a thing. It was.
Hold on,
it
let's
was
go
like
over the Babadook because
Yeah,
some
what-
people might not watch that.
I
movie.
haven't seen it.
I
Okay, so
personally
go
haven't
over the
either.
movie because I watched it. I know what it's like. But for our viewers, for listeners, for Jesse, or for you, Matt,
Okay,
what
I guess
Babadook?
you should go over them because I've never seen it.
What?
I've only seen the memes of people
Oh,
being
okay.
like, "Ooh, the Babadook is gay for Pennywise, and Pennywise is gay for the Babadook."
Okay, we're gonna talk about that later.
And we're gonna
but-
make fan fiction.
Yeah, let
about
me get
that.
so.
That was it was like on Instagram. The
So,
memes.
so the Babadook was a movie on Netflix that I
Yeah.
watched like a few years back.
Yeah, like I've seen it on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I'm,
So it's like it's this mother and her child who are like extremely poor and whatnot.
Oh
And-
shit, that house is big as fuck.
Yeah, it is big, but apparently they're fucking poor. Oh no, her
Maybe no one
the
wants it because
husband
the
died.
Babadook lives
The
there.
husband died in a car crash. It was just her and her son, and they're not doing too good on money right now. So one night, the boy wants a story read to him, and he found a book on top of his drawer, and it was a red book. It said the Babadook, right? And
The
the
Babadook.
book- yeah, the Baba book.
The Baba
Right?
book.
The Baba book was read by the mother reading it to her child, and in the story, it was talking about the Babadook does this, Babadook does that, and then it got real creepy. And let me hold on, let me do that. Let me get that book because the what she reads, it goes from like being just a happy little child like book, and then going to like how the Babadook's gonna find you and kill you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like he hides in your closet and whatnot, and everything like that. So she finished reading the book.
Did it like summon him when she read it or some
Yeah,
shit?
because
Like, it was, like,
she had to.
saying-
Yeah, she had to say, or yeah, she said I don't remember, but she read the whole book, and that's kind of what summoned him, right? And the Babadook was kind of like terrorizing the mother and the child, and then the mother got possessed by the Babadook and tried to kill her kid. And she killed the dog. She did like all this kind of shit, and
I hate movies where animals get hurt.
Yeah,
It's my
and-
least favorite part.
and this kid was like super smart, so he took her. He went to go hide in the basement, and he like knocked her mom. He knocked his mom out, like put her on the floor and tied her up so she couldn't move or anything like that because she was possessed, right? And he was like talking to her like, "Mom, don't do this, da da da," trying to get the Babadook out of her. And like apparently the emotional thing did it, and the Babadook got out of the mom, and then the ending is like real fucking. Have you seen the ending of it?
No.
The ending was like the Babadook was still in the house, but it lived in the basement, and the mom fed it fucking worms, so it stays down there, so she could see her dead husband and something like that. It was like what? Like at the end of it was like, what the fuck's going
It's like
on?
such a dark turn.
Have you seen that movie? I think it's called Mommy.
Mama?
Mama. Yeah, Mama.
Yeah, it was like where the that lady lost her baby jumping off a cliff.
I don't like the movie, but it's like
It's creepy.
It's a weird movie.
It's so creepy because the way she walks,
Yeah.
it's like
Are you
bent
talking
over.
about that like creature mom thing?
Yeah.
It's like the moths and everything.
It like started. It took care of the girls that were like stranded in the woods or whatever.
Yeah,
for,
and they
for,
got
like,
attached to 'em.
so many years.
And then they found the girls, and the girls are like also kind of weird now.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, the youngest one was like,
Spider-Girls?
yeah, it was really,
Bro, like,
really weird.
bro, like that poor young.
How it started, bro. That movie was like him killing his wife
yeah.
and whatnot, then him getting fucking killed by the
Have you?
mama.
Oh wait, you didn't watch the Amityville because we
No,
didn't
I
want
didn't
to
watch
buy it.
that.
Yeah, we didn't want to buy it.
I didn't watch that one.
Dude, that shit's so good though.
Is it?
Yeah, like the original one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't
So
seen Amityville either.
yeah, you should watch that one. We
I
should.
want to watch it.
But
How do you all feel about The Purge? Like the
I
Purge
feel like
series
it's a
movie.
dumbass concept. Like,
It's I think it's a fun concept.
Do you
but
know what would have been a more fun concept?
it's
To
very,
just put the movies out in order.
well,
What was with that last
Well, yes,
shit?
but also like it's a very basic idea, and they didn't do anything like good with it. Like they didn't have any like good actors really. Like
It was very C-list.
yeah,
D-list.
yeah, it was very C-list feely.
I don't know. I liked the first two maybe when it was like exciting and new. And like The Purge was fun to think about, like, ooh, what if it was real, guys? But it kind of like lost its sparkle when they kept coming out with more, and then it was out of order, and I didn't get it.
Was there like
why
an actual
they were running out of
storyline?
ideas? I guess in the first one when they
I
first
watched-
started The Purge,
Yeah,
because
I
like
watched
it had
it.
to start somewhere. But like in the other
Most of them
movies,
were,
it's
like,
just a continuation.
prequels. They're like
I
before.
watched one of them. It was like the Purge Anarchy or some shit.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. I watched the Purge, the first one, the first Purge, and then something about the election or something like that.
Oh yeah, the election was
Did you
the
see anything
the,
suspicious?
Someone was getting all
the Statue of
political
Liberty
shit.
mask on the cover, I think, the light
Yeah.
up one or something.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know. They always had the cool masks. I like the mask. That
I
was
mean,
fun.
Concept, one day to where no laws exist. Cool, I guess, kind of
So
whatever.
I
suspicious
was kind
confirmed.
of scared.
Yeah, exactly.
I know a lot of people try to leave.
I just don't think realistically it would be that much
Cop who
money.
saved Ryan.
Honestly, yeah, because some communities aren't like that. Some communities just want
Like
peace.
in the big cities, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
in the big cities for sure, because people want to steal shit and whatnot.
But
Someone
even
wants to
in
protect their
our
property.
nice little small town,
Like,
sometimes
I mean-
I check the arrest records and we have like pedophiles and like
No, yeah.
people
but
getting booked at like 3 a.m.
But the
for
thing is,
some
this is-
weird,
this is-
questionable
this
things.
is
I'm gonna
Texas.
need some of each.
We're all on.
Like
so.
everyone. Like the thing
Yeah,
is,
but
I
like
what
got
does
a
that have
fucking
to do
weapon,
with like
dog, like-
pedophiles being pedophiles?
yeah, but like, what are they gonna do? Break into your house?
Yeah, if
I'm
they're gonna
just
break
saying,
into your
like,
house.
even in
shoot
our
them.
small, nice town, like if the purge was real, how many people are not who they say they are, or like
I mean,
would
like,
do some questionable
That's
stuff?
true. That's kind of
But
Like,
true.
we're
then,
like-
but
like-
then after that
Like,
day,
Dallas was here.
dude, Dallas just
Yeah.
does stupid shit.
Dallas got himself arrested without the purge. Like,
I mean, you guys really gotta think. What do people do when they're allowed to do what they want to do?
I'm gonna
Like,
need some of each.
personally,
But
I would
that's the
probably
thing.
go steal again.
That's the thing.
Because
though.
legally, I can't
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly right.
Like studies have shown that people don't like side towards negativity. It's like pressure. upon
Unless
them.
you're a greedy person or
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but that's a very like select few amount of
I
people.
don't know. This world's ugly, man.
Like there's a lot of them, but like comparatively to the rest of the population, it's just,
The purge has always been about the poor. Like that was the concept.
Yeah,
it was to
them
wipe
trying to
out
kill
the
the
poor
poor, yeah,
communities.
yeah.
yeah, but
And even so, they had like protections on the higher ups, like everyone, you know, in like an office position, and
Mhm.
the police officers and stuff like that. Like people who kind of, I guess, were like higher ups in the world really had protection over things that you couldn't touch them, and it said it in the warning on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fact that it's one day, with the way they promote it, is one day where nothing's illegal. I think that makes it seem like that, like they're promoting to do negative things. So it's like they're kind of like putting that idea there, making it like this is what this is for.
Well, they say that in the movie.
Yeah,
For
so,
it's one day for everyone to take out their frustration.
yeah, which
and
makes
stuff.
no sense. Like just go do something. Like just it's a free
Just-
vacation day. Like literally, why are you killing each other? Like what the fuck are you doing?
Are you
like
tying people to your car and like driving around town with them on your hood?
like you can do anything? Okay, go beat up your boss. Walk out. Don't kill him. What the fuck are you doing? You
Yeah,
you have to have a job. Like
I mean, I guess everyone's replaceable. They're just gonna get a new boss.
I mean, I guess, but like,
what are
like,
the
like,
odds? You have to
still.
wait a whole nother year for the next purge because you don't like the new one.
Exactly.
And you're just going through bosses.
Just imagine like a big corporation, right? And it's like the head spot. It's like they keep having to get a new one because like they keep getting
the
killed.
bosses are just assholes.
Bro, like the life expectancy is like one day in the office. Like
There's a target on your back, but the man has to wait the entire year. You don't
Yeah.
know who it is
It's
until
like-
he meets you, until the killer gets you.
it's like yeah, the last one only lasted 5 minutes into the purge.
What's one?
I was in the building before the alarms went off. I camped out in like some closet.
Well, that's funny as hell, man.
There's like one big ass dude who's killed like 17 of them.
But you know what was a good movie and then?
What?
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
So I never watched those as
There's
a
like
kid.
three fucking. There's 3 movies.
I don't know. I just didn't super
There's
love it.
wait, I think I've seen the third. I don't know if I've seen the third.
It was like there's a whole planet.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, cool. But yeah,
I think I've seen the first one, probably part of the second one, but not like with the intent to watch it.
But
Probably
from-
just for background something. Do you have a cup I can borrow?
yeah. You got cups here.
I just went and looked and I couldn't find any.
There's one of this thing down here.
The dishwasher?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
open
my
this.
class of 2020 cup.
Cool. I have a class of 2020 hoodie.
Okay,
Let's
we're actually.
talk
I'm gonna
about
stop this
that.
recording because it's about to stop, and then we're gonna restart another recording. All right, we're back up. So what were we talking about? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Nice.
Kobe.
I used to say that, but ever since he died, it feels like disrespectful. Every time I've ever said it after, like, if I've thrown something and been like, Kobe,
Mm-hmm. Start crying.
it's just disrespectful. Because if I miss, like, am I being rude?
Kind
Is he
of.
gonna, like, get
Yeah,
mad?
yeah. Like,
I
you're
imagine, yeah.
disrespecting-
I've never even played basketball, man. I just do it because it's like, Kobe. You know, like, it's just
As long as you
It's
make
just
it,
fun.
as long as you make it, you have nothing to worry about.
But I can't
Yeah,
always.
just don't miss.
Just don't miss.
It's-
Just like Kobe didn't miss.
Yeah, just don't miss.
Oh, whatever. Like Kobe's never missed.
Show me a
Kobe.
fucking video of it
Kobe.
now.
Yeah, show me.
Show me a
I mean,
video
I really
of
don't
Kobe
know.
missing.
Show me.
It just
don't
can't
exist.
be possible.
It
He's
don't
never
ex-
missed.
That's why he's the best one. That's why they killed him.
Well, he's not the
That's
best
why they
anymore,
killed him.
is he?
You know what? I heard like Kobe was thinking about coming with a new shoe line just for athletes, and
Yeah.
Nike didn't want to get cut off of their deals with athletes, so they
Okay.
killed him so they can keep their deals with athletes because they didn't want
What
to
the
lose them.
fuck?
Yeah, because they know if Kobe made a shoe brand and all the athletes he wanted all of them to be in, they would fucking go. Kobe was friends with everybody,
You're right.
so
right.
they knew they were gonna lose some fucking business, and they killed him.
But they didn't have to kill his daughter.
She is just collateral damage.
Boy,
She
do you want
didn't
to see?
have
Do you want to
Nike's
see?
ruthless.
Yeah, man, came out with the same shoes this year.
This is all of Kobe Bryant's missed baskets in his final game.
Don't show me that.
So he
Sad.
has missed.
No, we're fucking with you. There's no way he made every shot. There's no
Well,
way he
come
made
on,
every
man.
shot. There you go. Damn.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna crack open.
You want me to do it, man?
Maybe. What was supposed to be Sierra Mist. Why would you get Sierra Mist? What were their options?
Sierra Miss. That's what their option was.
Are you serious?
But they just had that on the side for some reason. Yes. It's making me sad, bro. Don't stop watching it. Stop watching this video. He never missed.
He never missed. That's propaganda.
He never missed.
That's propaganda.
Okay.
It's America
Yeah,
propaganda.
what were we talking about, man?
Do you want to talk about some propaganda?
Nah.
Why did Joe Biden say he was going to legalize weed, then fire people in the White House for smoking weed? That's not some real G shit, my man.
Bro,
Joe Biden, if you ever hear
Not
this,
very fast.
I'm coming to you personally. I thought you were gonna be different. You weren't like the other boys, were you? But you are. You are, Joe. You are.
She's talking to Joe right now.
she's talking to Joe.
To Joe Biden. This
Fuck
is Joe
you.
Biden.
This is Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
I hope-
Joe.
Maybe we'll get fame. Maybe people will boost it so he hears this.
Exactly. The
All right.
community, man.
Well, for the community,
Joe, you best be legalized.
Disappointed, Joe.
Legal Wisen while we're fucking high right now.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, don't
We ain't
talk
give a
about-
fuck.
Hey, whoa.
Look, all you're doing
Come
is
on.
ruining your economy, motherfucker.
We're disappointed, Joe. That's needless to say.
Why you
I think
saying that?
everyone's
Oh
pretty
my God.
disappointed. Some people are unhappy.
She's saying it like she knows him like that. Like,
Bro, fuck Joe.
is it Joe?
Joe's just a normal ass old man with like.
We were all excited for his dogs to be in the White House too, and then he fucked that up.
What do you mean you were all you were excited for his
It
dogs?
was the first dog in the White House that was, I don't know. It was like it was the first rescue dog. That's why
I'm
people
about
were
to say,
excited.
I'm about to say that.
No, yeah, I knew there was a thing. It was the first rescue dog ever to be in the White House, which was like, haha, fun. But then like he had to leave. I can't remember why exactly. I don't know what happened. Maybe he like bit a gardener, some shit. But they had to like
They
take
were
him out of the
replacing
White
him
House.
with his reptilian clone.
Do you think he's a lizard?
He's a lizard man now.
Well, they have a fucking,
They killed the real
they
Joe
have a fucking
Biden.
stick.
So here's a fun idea to share on the internet.
Sure.
So while we're on the topic of Joe Biden, I purposely kind of, like, took myself away from politics this year because it got really nasty and gross. So I didn't watch a lot of the stuff on TV,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't realize how old visually Joe Biden actually
That
is.
motherfucker's dying.
He is getting dusty. Not Prince Philip dusty, but dusty.
Nah, he's getting.
I don't think he's gonna end his fucking. I don't think he's gonna finish his term.
Bro, he might just like pass out. Like he's old.
Prince
Yeah.
Philip was old though, and he was going.
Bro,
a
everybody was
minute.
naming about it, and it was like, yeah, he's old. Yeah, he's old.
He's gonna die sometime soon. Then when he died, it was like,
Oh shit.
sorry, what's going on?
They like manifested his death.
No, honestly,
They're like,
there.
You can't tell me that
Bro.
shit isn't real now.
Just like-
Everyone
no,
was posting
Just like
it.
Juice WRLD, man. When that trend came out on TikTok, it's like when they were faking a seizure and went in a song, and then he died of a fucking seizure.
My little cousin did that stupid
Yeah.
fucking TikTok trend,
Bro.
and I sat there and I was like, "This
Yeah.
is stupid.
Bro,
Don't
Filthy
post
Frank
things like
used to act
this."
Like he had seizures, right? He used to film it and do it for views, and then he started having seizures.
can't put shit like that. All right, let's try that again. You can't put shit like that out into the world.
No. Damn.
Prince Philip took the brunt of it.
Bro,
He had no idea what was
wasn't
coming.
even his fault, bro. He
Oh my
just got
God.
it for existing.
They called him to his time. Philip,
Memers are the reapers
you
of
can't
souls.
keep avoiding us. Hydration.
Yeah, I gotta stay hydrated. Jesse, where's your hydration? This podcast, you gotta stay hydrated, man. You care about.
I'm so still.
It's fine. I spit in it.
What?
I can no longer.
I'm just
drink.
kidding. We did. Why would I spit in it?
I can no
When would he have
longer-
the time to spit in it? We're all sitting right here.
Right. We're not just just
Like that one game in Pop Tropica?
That's so.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
bro. I'm pulling this shit up.
I was so bad at that.
Bro.
It took me a minute
So
to get that down and get past it.
Pop Tropica when fucking superhero power was going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
I fucking was a fucking G at that game, bro.
Bro.
People would pay me to go on their accounts and finish the story so they could fly.
Serious?
Yeah.
That was a market?
Yes.
Jesus.
They're like, I want to fly that. I'm like, I'm already like, I've beat this thing a million times.
Like on your
Yeah.
own. Honestly, on your own?
Yeah, on my computer and my mom's room, and I'll play Pop Tropica, and I'll still get the game. My sister's friends would ask me to fucking play the game for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. I fucking love that game too.
I
What I
was super
did,
good at it.
what I didn't like was that every time we went through a different page, they give you like some ad, and you gotta walk through the whole fucking page again to get to the where you were trying to get to.
That was
That was annoying.
really weird. Because they also put the ads like in the world anyway.
Yeah.
So
And this-
why are you gonna make me walk like a whole
Yeah,
extra thing?
exactly. Pop Tropica now is like a lot different than what it was. And I don't know if I can get back
because
into it.
sometimes I go visit
I
childhood
haven't seen it
websites
since
for
like
nostalgia.
2008.
Exactly. I try to get back into it, but I was just like this ain't really the same. I had more fun when I was a kid. I don't know what the difference
Yeah,
is
but
now.
also there's just not much room when we
I just want to fly.
when we've played games on like 60 frames a second, like
Yeah.
4K.
Bro, I will play those old games like all the time.
I mean, yeah.
Like every single time.
But like Pop Tropica does not hold up to modern standards.
It doesn't, no, of course not. But
It's an
old
old gem.
Batman games, old God of War games, old Need for Speed games, no matter how bad the graphics were, the game and the story and the content itself didn't matter how bad the graphics were. You were just
Bro,
having
I
to
remember
play it.
when Lego Batman came out, like the original.
Bro, badass game. I have it
got
on the
the-
fucking. I have it.
I got that shit on PS2, right?
Yeah.
I just remember having so much fun with that shit, like playing it for
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah, exactly.
It was one of the first games I ever like fully beat because it was like really easy.
I play my life on default mode. Like that's it. You got this all kind of extra shit going on. I just like regular shit.
Default mode.
Yeah. Like, oh, I got mods. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just playing on default. Like,
You're just a regular guy,
then
just an
they
average Joe.
then they shit on you like, oh, you're really hyping yourself up for playing in like default. Like everyone knows, if you have mods, it's a lot easier to play a game, and if you're in default mode, it's kind of harder because you
Well-
can't edit it at all.
That is true.
Yeah, so I mean, default mode is the way to go because you're just a hardcore nigga that's doing the
You're
best
just
you
raw
can.
dogging life.
Yeah, you're
huh?
just raw dogging life. You're not adding, oh yeah, I'm fucking non-binary and then get some perks and stuff like
Come on.
that. That's my idea of
This
it.
is a hard subject.
It is a hard subject, but that was my little joke about it.
Alright.
I accept the joke.
I thought it was good.
I'm gonna let it slide because personally I don't know enough about the topic to speak about it.
And I talked to so many people, and I still don't understand it.
I don't know why other people have a problem
My mommy
when,
does
when
too.
you're not suggesting any specific person in general. Like why does somebody in like specific feel targeted out?
Oh
We talk
man.
Like I understand it, but at the same time, like really they have to look look at it and be like, well, this really has no impact on my life, so I should not care.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing that I don't really care what people do. If you want to cut your penis off and get a vagina, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't care.
But the thing is when you start trying to push legislation and try to make a religious company make a cake for a gay couple, like that's where I come in probably. And when you try to force freedom of speech by calling someone something that they aren't, is what I'm not
You know
ideal
what's-
with.
You know what's not super cool that people do? They don't let girls get abortions.
You want to talk about this? I'm fine, but let's
I'll
let's
talk
get into this
about
conversation and write something that says
Let's go see his
we
boss
won't
first.
not be friends with this. Because
Well,
He
I'm
was dead
fine
dog
with
and should have a
having a
scratch for
different
psycho
opinion.
meeting
Yeah,
next
okay.
too.
I'm fine with it too. Like,
I don't
yeah,
care.
we don't
I
all
just-
have to agree on everything.
Are you pro-abortion or no?
I know I'm against abortion
I
Oh,
just,
okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
But you don't. Why are you against it?
because I feel like the value of life is very valuable, and or life starts at conception, and after that point, I don't think you should be able to
life,
kill anything or kill a life for any reason, even if it's in the womb, even if it's little, even if it's just a couple cells. It's gonna become a human being just like me and you, and there should be nothing to stop that because
life,
everyone deserves to live. My bad.
Yeah, but it's like quite literally a mix of cells at that point.
Think about it. I
I do think about it.
think about it. I love living and I love my life and I love working and I love becoming something that I want to be. I would not have this opportunity if my mom just thought I wasn't shit than a couple of cells and she wanted to kill me. My life would not be here. So that scares
Was
the
your
living
mom
shit out
ready
of me.
for kids when she had you?
Of course not. She wasn't ready for kids.
How old was she?
She was 19. She had Jocelyn when she was 19. She had me when she was 20, something like that. And my mom just got out of high school. She worked at Exxon's her whole fucking life, supporting me, being a single mother and us being in poverty. But she made it work, and I am so happy that she didn't think it was going to be too hard and kill me instead.
well, yes, but other people, there's other people that feel like other ways. So it's really just like
It's a cop out from responsibility.
it.
Well, no, because like
If
some
you,
people just feel like life is a lot, and
It
you know,
is.
not
if
everyone.
if you have no way to supply a child with like a good life, I just don't think you should bring it into the world.
I understand. So I definitely understand your
I
argument.
definitely don't
is
think
because-
people should have like
Because like
So think
control
about it.
over someone
I
else's
very much
body.
I don't hate being alive, right? But like if my mom would have realized the state she was in, right, and like gotten her shit straight before having a child, like if she would have like not had me and then had like another child and then they had a better life, I would honestly I think I'd prefer that. I mean I'm happy I'm here
Yeah.
right now, but like if I could just not go through everything I've been
Christine
through,
Markov.
that'd be amazing. Like it's really shit
I
that
think- yeah.
because of the setting I was set in that I had to go through the things that I did, and it's not like I'm complaining about
Yeah, it sucks.
it. It
It
does,
sucks. Yeah,
and I'm over it. But
Yeah.
like
you had to go through
it's
it.
just tragic.
I understand that. We literally, the three of us, should know everything about bad
I don't know.
childhoods.
Look, I'm not saying abortion is my first choice. There are contraceptives.
And then
There's choices
Yeah.
you
Like,
make.
yeah, I mean,
and
there's
you know,
there's
and
evictionism and all that kind of stuff as well. Like
Christine Markov.
I'm pro-choice and those kind of things, but killing a human being, I cannot cross that line. I don't want that to happen at all.
I definitely don't condone it after a very, specific point in the pregnancy, because at that point, yes, it is, becoming
Very
more.
well, yeah. If it's like
sentient.
halfway there,
That's
Okay, so what? So why? Why is that?
because then
because
it's
then
actually
it
forming.
is formed.
It's
and it
forming the
is-
whole time. It's
No,
always
but
forming.
it's not there for the first.
But it's
like,
not.
It is there. That's forming. It has to be there
But
to be
there's
formed.
no consciousness. There's no.
So,
there's no
brain
hu-
activity.
There's no human ability.
You step on bugs. You step on little
I
bugs.
don't.
that
I don't
have
go. I don't.
brains.
I don't.
Yeah,
So
you
I don't
step
go
on-
out there.
you
I don't
step
go
on
out there and look
bugs.
for bugs to step
You
on.
know you
Do
see
you
a
hunt?
June bug.
Do you like
I
hunting?
haven't hunted.
You were
no.
enlisted in the army.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not excited about killing people. All I want to do is
I know
be a
you're not
mechanic and go to
excited.
school. Like
I
I just want to
know.
get my college paper. I didn't join to kill people.
Think hard.
But
Is there a chance you'll be deployed?
of course,
So that's a reality you may have to face, killing someone.
I might. Yes, but it will not be. It will not be out of the current state I'm in. If they're trying to attack me, which they're going to try to kill me, I have to kill them. And the baby is not trying to kill you.
I know the baby's not trying to.
Yes.
Well, in the case where the baby may be harming them.
Yeah,
What do
and then you
think
go
about
to
that?
you go to a doctor and you have them treat you as two patients instead of going to an abortion clinic and having it killed.
But if it's a better option to get an abortion, what do you think?
Like, what
Okay,
if the baby's born retarded?
Well,
What's wrong with retarded people?
No,
They still wanna live too,
No,
yeah.
listen. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but they want to live.
There's nothing wrong with it. But here's the thing:
Ryan,
if you can spare somebody the trouble of having, because
Who decides that?
Growing up,
You decide
their
that?
mother.
look,
It's up to the
Yeah,
mom.
it's
I
up
don't
to the
care if I
parents.
didn't have. I've had fucking 4 fingers on my or
No,
4 fingers
listen.
on my hand or something like that.
listen.
I want to be alive.
If you're that far, like, okay, if you're set back that far, they can do anything.
Yeah,
They can do anything. It's just so much, like, fucking, like, so much harder.
I just don't understand why you get to decide that for them. my life's gonna be hard, therefore, or your life might be hard, therefore I'm gonna kill you. My life was hard, and I dare to God, like it should have been nobody else's decision to end my life with my own.
But you wouldn't have even known.
Right.
Yeah, there's no-
Not every child will go through a perfect childhood.
You're right.
It makes
but-
stronger people. It makes us. It makes who we are. Like, why would you want to cut the strong out? It might suck, but
Because
you
what
get
if,
strong.
what if my son becomes or my son or daughter becomes, or my son, daughter, she, maybe.
okay, all right. Throw that in there too.
What if they end up like a heroin junkie in prison for the rest of their life? Because
That was their decision.
yeah, it's their decision. But also,
But if
what
you
the
had a
fuck
chance
were they
to
doing?
raise- I don't know.
Hold on. So the only thing I don't get with all the argument is to end the suffering for the sufferer. Like,
Well, that's
Well,
not my argument. That's more his.
oh yeah. So if I know the person
I-
gonna suffer, it doesn't mean I'm gonna kill him because I'm a great person. Like, I'm
So
not gonna
you,
do
so
it.
you may be a great person.
But killing
I-
them
I
is gonna
think
help 'em,
Really,
like-
what it comes down to, really, really, honestly, truly, what it comes down to is I am not comfortable with someone else telling me what I can and can't do with my body.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you
For
why.
bodily autonomy.
People had abortions before it was medically
And
a thing. Before it was medically a thing, with coat hangers, with chemicals, vitamin C, you name it. There is take like this. When people banned vaping, what's the first thing kids went and did? Got addicted to nicotine. When the Juul thing got banned, kids are still buying it
So do you think there's
illegally.
gonna be a higher?
I think people will still find a way to get abortions
course,
if
yeah.
they
It
would
want
be
to or
worse.
not.
Yeah.
And
No doubt.
certainly they will now that people are being, women are being taken to jail for having miscarriages. That's a scary thing. I'm scared for that. I don't want the future to be like the fucking Handmaid's Tale. That shit is scary. You shouldn't be able to tell me what I can and can't do.
So
And you know, there are contraceptives and there are actions you should be taking to avoid pregnancy.
yeah.
But if you're doing all of those things and it falls on you and you decide, you know, this isn't the best course of action for your life right now, you should be able to just make that call. It's your call. It changes your life as much as it changes, you know, the kid to be's life. If you're not ready to be
it
a
doesn't
mom,
change life; it ends the life.
sure does.
Yeah, so there's no
Sure-
change.
sure does.
There's no change. There's just a death. That's it. That's
Well,
it.
fuck, man. If
You're not picking a different major. You're just dying.
I mean, it's really just up to the person, I would say. Like,
So well, hold on. Let me go for her argument because I had to add to it at least. So your first one was bodily autonomy is you would do something. You can do whatever you want with your body, and Fine, yeah, you can do whatever you want with your body. I'm not telling you not to do anything you want with your body. I'm telling you that
Other
there's.
people are,
No,
though.
I'm telling you that
It's
there's.
scary out there.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you there's a different body inside your body.
yeah,
That
but early on, it's not fully a different body. It's still a person.
It's just
it's a
It's still
it's
just
a-
it's just an egg.
it's a baby
It's
growing
just
into
an
it's
It's
a
like-
fetus growing into a baby
It's like
growing into a
chicken egg,
human.
bro.
Still has potential of life.
Yeah, but it's like a chicken egg.
Okay, are you a vegan? If
No.
you value life this much,
So-
are you a vegan?
So
Do
I'm
you-
thinking
do you
so the
support
thing with
other life?
praise and predator, right? Is people eat meat and get strong, whatnot. I'm not going in and killing babies before they're coming out of the cow. But I'm not killing humans either. Like the human and animals are two different things. You can't.
But the way
But-
that the
but, like,
industry
we're
is
not.
going, I mean,
We're
you can't
very
possibly
much-
agree with
I understand
that.
that, but killing animals is okay if you're hunting and you're in a hunting season. You can't go and hunt people. There's different rules for us.
I wouldn't.
I don't think abortion is hunting.
I don't know. I've never been hunting, and personally, I don't think I ever would because I don't know. I don't want to kill a big
Yeah,
ass
I don't
deer.
know, man. Yeah, honestly,
I
I've
don't
never
wanna-
been hunting, so
I don't want to kill a
fucking know.
deer. Like I just personally like.
But I definitely don't view it the same as abortion.
I
I
don't.
mean, obviously not. It's more of like a metaphor, but
Like it's just a way of looking at it. Like it's the same. Like it's like a chicken egg. Like early on, it's like yeah.
The only thing I see it as is value of life and responsibility. I don't want kids. Obviously not right now. I definitely don't. I definitely don't have the money for it. I don't have the place for it. But all these things I'm taking, the condoms, birth control, whatever, everything's going on. If every time that I have sex, I know the possibility of me having a kid is there. I know it. No matter how many precautions I take, it's still gonna be there. And
It's scary that you can't, like, stop that.
if I make that decision, knowing that there's a chance, I have to deal with the consequences. That's how I see it. It's just
Yeah,
responsibility.
but also what if the girl's like, I don't know, bullshit. You'd be like, no,
I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong that men can't talk about it. Men have no say in a female. If a female wants abortion, he has no right to the baby. It doesn't matter. She can do whatever she wants. I think that's a sad situation.
I think it should be a talk on thing.
Yeah, but legally, it's a sad situation.
I don't think you should go to court over it because it's not
what's a conversation for?
It's not even like a civil case.
So what's the conversation for then? Because she gotta do what she wants no matter what.
Yeah.
Conversation for
whatever
what?
She. Like,
so the guy still has nothing to say.
Okay, but also, there's just no way you can enforce it. Like you can't. There's no way to do it with that. Like I mean, I'm sure there is some way, but there's no easy way at least that the government would do because like, apparently all they want is easy shit that covers up like band-aids.
Yeah.
Fucking
ban abortion.
They if shit. Fucking.
There you go, man.
Like what was I saying earlier? I'm sorry.
I don't know. But you're one of the more reasonable people I've talked about this with.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't.
A lot
I'm
of
not trying to tell you what to do.
Hardcore anti-abortionists, and we're sitting here having a conversation.
Yeah. And when I say about evictionism, I'm talking about yes, taking the baby out of the mother before it's due, but in hopes of the baby still being alive when they do take it out of her. That's evictionism. I'm fine with that. And then doing whatever.
I don't know. I feel like that's medically unnecessary.
I mean, some people do it because they don't want the baby to die. They just don't want the baby to be with them right now, and they want them to go into foster care or whatnot. It's striving for the potential of life.
If I was so if I
feels harmful.
If abortion wasn't a thing, I would totally just put the baby up for adoption.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't like, especially right now because she's so young. I don't want to put a baby in there.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Them in her body.
Uh-huh.
You know, like,
yeah. Having a baby at a young age is.
Kinsley's not.
Yeah,
it's not ruined.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Come on, V.
We don't know.
I've
That.
seen,
What are we talking
not
about?
like her vagina, but
Okay.
I've seen.
Continue on. Yeah, hold on. We don't
She
have to talk
has
about it.
acne,
Yeah. Okay. What were you saying?
I think early, like right now, like if she got pregnant, like I would support it,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Wouldn't you be excited?
That's a lie.
What?
He wouldn't
Wouldn't you be excited?
No.
What do you
He wouldn't.
Wouldn't you be excited?
To have a baby?
To have, I mean, yes, it's an exciting thing to happen.
No.
Of course, I don't want it to happen now, but I will be excited for it if I ever do have a kid.
Bro, the first second I hear she has a baby, bro, I'm gonna be like,
short of warrant.
we gotta get rid of her.
Bro, what?
Bro, I don't want a kid.
I
I
know.
can't, dude. If I have a kid, that kid is not gonna come out right now. That
What
kid
do
is
you
gonna
mean?
come out fucked up because
How?
I am not capable of parenting.
I understand that, but he's gonna be your.
I have to
he's
take.
gonna-
I have to take responsibility.
Yes.
I have to take responsibility
Is
with,
that a
with
bad
air
thing?
quotes. With air quotes.
You're gonna
because-
do your
because-
best. You're
because
gonna do
here's-
your best as a
I
father.
do my best and I fuck everything up, and then I have a kid that's just like
When
me.
you have a kid,
I have
man,
a kid that's just like me, and then he goes on and makes the same.
you gotta have
decisions
trust.
I do.
You gotta have
Listen,
faith in
listen,
yourself, my man.
He goes on and has the same decisions I do,
Yeah.
and then his kid comes out the same
Bro,
time as he
this
did. Imagine
listen,
that.
This fear.
And then he just becomes another statistic in the system that's
This-
using
yeah,
him
yeah.
for their own
So
pleasure.
this fear you have, it's a good thing. You want to be a good father.
Yes.
It's great. And when that day comes, I hope you are, and I bet you will be.
Yeah, because
But-
it's gonna be like later.
No one knows how being a father
That's
is until you
very
have a
true.
kid.
No one knows when.
Yeah. So you might be a good father now. You don't know. You might be a good father. You might be a horrible father when you're 40 and learn way too much, and you don't really give a fuck to teach your kid. You don't know.
And you
But-
know, personally, I will admit to this: when I was in high school, having sex with little boys.
Had to say
Not
little
no,
boy.
sorry. When I was in
Butcher
high
kids.
school, having sex with boys that were my age, while we were both younger people.
Mhm.
While we were both still minors. For the record, both minors.
Okay.
We're
Just
all,
for
we're all
little
minors
boys?
here.
Okay.
We're all in a high school situation.
Not anymore. But
Not anymore, but when I was, but when I was, I was very scared of getting pregnant, even though I took
Yeah.
precautions,
Mhm.
and I was a bigger advocate on abortion then than now. Definitely, because now
But
I'm out
it's-
of high school, and there was a stigma, and no one wants to be pregnant in high
so
school.
it's
I
of
certainly
course.
didn't.
yeah,
It's like way too
it's
early in
crazy.
our lives to have a kid.
I understand that. I agree with you. It is way too early in life to have a kid, but
I
I
think-
like having sex.
I
So
think
I
if
will
there's
make
no
that
reason-
responsible
if-
decision if it happens.
If there's no reason to
That's
get an
what's
abortion, if there's nothing holding you back,
We're
there's
gonna see
no
my secret.
like
Well, I've
you're
heard
like,
it's some
you know,
fancy ass
27,
club.
34,
No idea
you know,
where you
you're getting kind of there. You
Mhm.
know, she gets pregnant. It's like, okay, we can have a kid. Like if your life is
I don't know, I
together,
feel like that's
if your
weird.
life is together and you're not like
How do you
strung
know
out
when you're ever ready to really have a kid?
because you're like
Let's go
our
see
life
his
is in
boss
place.
first.
We
Guy
don't
had
have
to report
anything
all the
else
clone
that we
he
can
was
do right
decked
now
out in should have
to
scratched
set a
for psycho
goal.
muting meds,
Maybe
too.
we should
We better check it
further
out.
ourselves.
Okay.
You can further yourself in many ways that doesn't involve the child.
You could, yes.
There's never really an
but,
end
but
to
like
the
the
game
thing
of
about
life.
setting,
man.
the thing about having a child is you're. It's not like having it as a pet. It's not like a pet thing.
Yeah,
It's
but you're
like-
saying like a goal, like is a thing to do when you get old
It's a-
enough.
yes, because you have to keep your lineage going.
Yeah, you can do that any time in your life.
No, you could, but I don't want to do it at 19.
I understand you don't. I understand that. I get you. I don't want to do it either. I get it. But I make the conscious decision day after day to have sex with people, and that might bring a chance of me having a kid just because I want the pleasure. If I did not want to have a kid for sure, I wouldn't have sex at all. But
when it comes to it's not a boy.
okay, whatever.
Me too.
The most exciting part, you literally it's like Build-A-Bear but with your own child.
No, bro,
it's
Or you don't get to pick. It's just
exactly.
randomized.
Exactly. But it's your personality traits. Your
Yeah,
genetics.
personally, I'm a bigger fan of the idea that he is. Not like specifically now, but I don't
I-
want to be an old mom. Prime
Prime
numbers?
numbers?
What the fuck?
So perfect randomness.
It's like snowflakes, bro.
Yeah, they're all different shapes. I don't believe that. Definitely
No,
don't believe
really?
that. No, there's no fucking
Next
way.
time,
There's
well,
no
obviously
goddamn
it may
way.
not snow here for another like 7
Yeah,
years,
but there's no. You know how many fucking snowflakes there was in this past freeze? Like, there's no fucking way not one of them matched.
No, there's,
I'm not gonna believe it.
no,
They haven't. They don't.
It's
like
because it's just
nature.
random.
How many fucking patterns can you get before you're out of snowflake sizes?
With a deck of cards,
Shit, mate.
with a deck of cards, you can shuffle that card, that deck of cards, infinite times, and you will almost never see the same.
That's
deck
only
of cards.
52 cards, bitch.
That's
It has to be more than 52
You
snowflakes.
would have to do it. You would have to do it for.
He said that
You would have to do it for so
You think
long.
God up's there? He's up there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes down the line. He hits 52. Starts back over at 1. He's throwing different ones out. He's mixing it up.
The fucking universe will burn and die out before you finish finding that same deck of cards.
Brother, if that's true, that's fucking
I know for sure.
That no, it is. Look it up.
I don't want to look it up.
Look up how many different. How the fuck do you word it? I'm too hot.
How many?
How many different ways can you shuffle a deck of cards?
Yeah, some shit like that. Do that.
Remember when I had those cards at school, and I don't think you were there, but like I would be doing the magic trick, right? And I tell them they give me a card. I'll tell them take a card. I was like put it down on the
Christine
table,
Markov.
and they did,
We have some
and I could
questions.
tell them what card it was by looking at the back of it. And you
How?
remember doing that? You remember me doing that, Jesse? Everyone was freaking the fuck out about it.
I think I.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, how do you do?"
It was like the pattern. It was like
It was a
different.
pattern on the back of it that
Yeah.
showed like it had arrows and had things that only you can, if you looked real close, you can really
Yeah.
see it. And you had to memorize what they mean. So I memorize what they mean, and I can see what the pattern is. I can tell you what card you have.
That's kinda cool.
These
No, I'm
speed
so
Oh, really?
No, I'm so-
What do you have to say?
no.
Do you know what me and Jesse were talking about the other night? A real good childhood movie memory of mine.
Drop this for it.
Share the evidence
Shark
from there.
What?
I didn't really care much for Shark
Why?
because I was like watching The Road to El Dorado and shit like that. You ever watched that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Shark Tales was good.
Not better than The Road to El Dorado. I didn't even watch
Shark Tales
Hercules.
was like
Had no other connection.
off-brand Nemo.
Think hard.
Why it wasn't good?
It's good.
I don't think it's
Great value shit, still good. It's not great, it's good.
it depends what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, the great value brand at Walmart versus like on-brand stuff. Yeah, people say it's the same, but like, come on. It's a little less. It's a little like less fun.
It's different quality.
It's different quality, and that's really what the movies boil down to. It's different quality. It's not great. It's
We might
good.
have guessed.
Everyone basically will gets forgotten. Yeah.
Sometimes
At least in terms of like the people that go to
Yeah, public school, like people would get to have,
like never talked about
No.
it again. Like never even
No,
like thought about.
when I see people, I'm just like, damn, you existed. Like I forgot you.
Yeah, no, I've seen a
Just,
lot.
you could have got killed in the summer. I
Dude,
would not know.
I went like
It's like you
junior,
drop off the face of the earth.
like junior year. I saw people from like middle school growing. I was like, oh,
Where's like, where have you been? Like,
yeah, I was like,
you go to a different state? Like, no, I just went to a different
What?
school. Like,
like
No, but no one. Global wasn't great. It certainly isn't now. It's going downhill.
Actually,
But-
yeah, isn't it? It's getting taken down, right?
Yeah, the next year.
Anything they give up that school over there. I'm like, why would you give up that?
No, they're like replacing what? Like it's not.
I
building.
know. Why would
That
the
building was
old
badass.
building was so nice.
Yeah.
It was.
And y'all went to the
My
ninth
most
grade
favorite.
center. Like, I went there.
It was too
I went
big.
to when it was a ninth grade
Yeah, they
center.
didn't even
Ninth
take y'all
grade-
shit out of the
ninth grade
school.
center was ass and a
Yeah,
half.
exactly.
That shit
And
was
that's
so bad.
and they wanted it. It's like what?
Bro, fucking didn't the what's one of the Dakotas shit on the
Dakota Barn.
Nah, it wasn't Barton. The fucking Martinez. He shit. From what I heard, it was him. Shit on the fucking garbage can, and then we couldn't use the bathrooms. You remember that shit?
No.
You don't remember somebody shitting on the fucking garbage can? They flipped that shit over and took a dump on the garbage can.
Remember when we used to sit outside in front and watch lesbians kiss?
Bro, oh
Remember?
my god.
Remember
Why
that,
would y'all
bro?
watch people kiss?
They would be just kissing. They would be just
They would
kissing.
shout there.
No,
They-
but
they get off the
you
bus.
just said you were watching.
No,
Like, y'all sat there
no, what
intentionally
happened?
like, I'm looking.
They get off the bus and start macking on each other.
Bro, it was
And we're
like,
just sitting there.
we were just sitting there.
Yeah. Yo, I was showing you this because in the thing. Hold on.
You actually have
What the fuck?
Right, I'll show you this because our old principal. that was our old principal, and he got fired.
Yeah,
what
bro.
was his name?
No, that's actually kind of like a school scandal. Like it was kind of like talked about low key, because it was like he kind of got fired, is what like the rumor says. But then like what the school wanted,
He got
everybody-
transferred.
Yeah, he got transferred or like put higher up or something.
Like, this is Mr. Onion.
It's like a conspiracy in school, bro. Like so like it was really weird. So what was his name, Mr.
Cruz, something. Look at it.
Shoot, I heard about this guy.
Mr. Fuck.
I don't know. But I know he was like letting kids pass through.
Yeah,
and, like,
so he
their
was, like-
attendance, like he let their attendance.
He was,
slide,
like-
and
he
got
was,
in
like-
trouble for that.
People didn't like him for like a year or two or some shit, and then like all of a sudden he started being like really cool. He started like passing these like, yeah, you can wear sweatpants, like you can do all this shit, like, and then like something happened with the seniors and they couldn't pass through because they missed time or something.
walking the streets.
Yeah, because he let too many absences slide. They didn't have
Yeah.
enough credit hours to graduate,
Yeah.
and it became like a real problem. Like they couldn't graduate,
And
by
then-
the state,
And
you know,
then
mandates.
they transferred.
I'm gonna look up his name. I just talked to my mom's phone
I'll
faster.
talk to my CI about your club, Red Queen's Race. Assuming you're still on board,
You kidding?
gonna ride with me?
Sure, I'll ride with you.
Bro, can we out some shit about the school?
Mr. Casas.
Casas.
Yeah, poor guy.
Bro, can we out some shit? Like you know about the, I'm pretty sure you do. The fucking cheerleader.
I knew you were gonna say
There's some
that.
video.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, the fucking coaches have kitty porn, bro. The coaches have it.
Yeah, because they have to like protect their little subjects, their little athletes. Those athletes got by with so much.
I forgot about that. I
Bro.
totally forgot about that.
Bro, it's so weird because okay, so like they all got coked up. They were all coked up. They all do coke. All of them.
Oh my god.
Every single fucking
Casual coke.
almost every cheer. There's like 2 of them that don't. It's almost every cheerleader at this fucking school does coke. Like
I didn't know that, bro. I was so out of it. Like, we really didn't give a flying fuck about popular kids.
no, yeah,
we were
like
just on our own
dude,
shit.
I just have all this. Like my sister just told me so much shit.
Your sister
bro.
wasn't.
Wait outside.
She wasn't, but she knew everybody though. Like a lot of people talked to her, and she talked to a lot of people. It was really weird.
Wait,
So
you're
like she
gonna-
got a
That
lot.
black guy for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that as like racist, but she did talk to
Yeah.
him for a long time.
He's
Nigga was with Blizzo. Like, I didn't trust that nigga since far as
no,
I've grown.
actually, the guy is like
General
retarded.
inspiration or
Technically.
something
Good.
specific.
Yeah, that's why I like the music. Probably likes his fucking music.
So like
Igor says hi.
these coaches have this video of like these coked up cheerleaders fucking each other, right?
How did they get that?
And
video?
there's like sophomores at the time. So like the coaches didn't release this to the police or anything. No one ever got in trouble, right? These videos were like out, like
How did they get them though?
because
And like keep them from the student body.
Dude, I don't. This is what I've heard. This is what I've heard.
This
I'm
is
going-
like really good detective
I
music.
got one question.
Yeah, it kind of is. This is like spot on.
Nothing to see.
We got like a little.
They're like
smoke.
Yeah, you can hear that. You can hear that. You can smell the smoke. I mean, there's no smoke. Like, you know, like mobster shit.
Speaking
Yeah.
of
But there's also a video of like the girls like just flashing their tits and shit.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's part of the video. That's a
Yeah.
clip of it.
Yeah.
So like,
I didn't
there's
see the whole
clips, there's
video. I
clips
just seen
of-
the tip part.
Back in the day, I had seen the clips.
Fucking remember.
Bro, who's this from, bro? I'm about to play the whole.
So
Yes.
I heard a little birdie told me. God.
So like, I
damn,
know they're
forgot.
real. I know they exist, right? Like,
Been there.
Oh, some girl got fucked in your bathroom and like swallowed his nut, and there's a video of her spitting it out into the sink. I
Jules?
heard about.
Yeah,
Jules.
Jules.
Fucking Jules, bro.
Fucking Jules.
Bro, this bitch.
She was dumb, bro. She was
I don't
actually.
know. I feel like
She
There's
was
like
actually dumb.
dude, the video, bro. Didn't we save it somewhere?
y'all shouldn't.
I
say
didn't.
that.
You saved it.
No, because there's no porn in it. There's nothing like. There's
It's
no,
just her.
It's just nut in her mouth.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
It's
nasty.
so
It's nasty, but it's like it's
She's the
like,
dish on the bus.
it's like kind of funny though.
I've seen nastier stuff, girls. It's pretty ruthless. Let's get.
Remember that
leads
one time,
sometimes.
Some kids had sex in the auditorium, and she blamed him for raping her.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know their names.
Bro, that shit's happened so many times here though.
Yeah, and then they have to go through.
Y'all wanna- Okay. Remind me of auditorium. I'll circle back.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit. You
They try to
publish
blame
this shit. Walks have you going up in flames.
There's so much shit that happened in public school, bro.
Alright.
It was like,
So
what?
this
Damn, this audio is gonna be like 2 hours long.
We can cut it.
I might have to cut it.
should we wind down?
What do you mean wind down?
Is it time to like?
You want to play Dragon Ball?
Are we ending this podcast?
If you want.
Is it time to end the podcast? Have we
It's been-
droned
I mean-
on for too long?
This is your longest one, I guess.
It is. But
And
I'm
you
pretty sure
still-
we'll cut out a good amount of this stuff.
I don't know. I mean, I
we
think
were
you
talking
should. You
mashing
should.
on. We were talking mashing on niggas.
Nah, I think you should leave it in.
I'm not trying to just come
I-
at me like.
Maybe not the Carnesia part.
Yeah,
Oh, she's gonna come back.
yeah,
Roger,
Carney's
too?
kept busting my fucking door, bro. Like, I'm not-
Thank you guys for watching this long ass fucking video. If you actually stayed till this point, I'm honestly amazed by your lack of time management skills, because honestly, there's no reason you should be here, but if you are, thank you. I really appreciate it.